Hi guys, welcome back to another episode. So I haven't recorded one for a little while, and I'm pretty sure the last time I sat here I said I would be much better at recording episodes going forward, and then I failed. But given the current climate, I thought it would be good to record an episode and to kickstart this channel back alive and try and record some more episodes promoting local breweries and the beers that they are putting out. So as you all know, we're well in the middle of this coronavirus crisis now, and the government announced at the weekend that premises selling alcohol will either have to shut down between 6 PM and 9 AM on weekdays and Saturdays, and by 1 o'clock on Sundays, or they must accommodate no more than 50 people. It's going to hit the craft brewery industry as well as the other hospitality sectors quite bad, and I just wanted to give some ideas really on how we can support our local retailers, and particularly the breweries during this time. So quite good timing really. I had an order delivered to me today from Best Craft Beer, which is a website set up by Brendan from Frontier Brewing Company up in Joburg, and as you can see here, they list some pretty fantastic beers, but one of the biggest things for me is that they're all cold chained, so they're all stored at his facility, at Frontier's facility, in a cold room, so that the beer, when it gets out to you, is at its freshest. Looking at the website, you can see there's some pretty cool breweries listed on there. He's got some mixed cases, a lot of Afro-Caribbean beers, the Harambe, Drifter's Ocean Age Triple. There's a single 4-pack of our beer, Sweet Birthday Baby, left on the site still. Obviously Frontier's beers. This beer that I picked up from the site is now sold out, but this is a beer by Local Brews. It says Home Beer Revolution, I like that, and it's called Jekyll and Hops, and it's a cryo-hopped pale ale with sorghum and cassava. And let me just read this is quite interesting. So it says, this easy drinking pale ale is full of traditional and new world hop flavors, containing cassava, sorghum, wheat malt and specialty grains for body and flavor. A decoction mash of the sorghum malt and the cassava was done, and then combined with the main mash to complete the mash process. The hopping strategy included locally grown Southern Passion hops married with New World hops, Citra and Sabro. Fermented with an ale yeast grown by local yeast growers Liquid Culture, who are fantastic. We've used them a few times with Farrell now. They're based in Bloemfontein. A true blend of local and international ingredients that can easily stand proud among other pale ales, but includes our local approach and flavours. I hope you enjoy this beer as much as we enjoyed making it. And this is brewed by Dani, the bearded brewer, ex-SAB brewer, and now he has his own independent brewing consultancy based up in Joburg. So I'm going to crack this one open while I'm talking to you. I did get to try the homebrew test version of this a little while back when I was up in Joburg at one of their Warthogs meetings. So it pours beautifully clear, sort of a golden colour. Oh yeah, really hoppy aroma, quite a lot of citrus and tropically like flavours. I can definitely tell the Southern Passion in there. It's a really nice pale ale. The unique flavours from the sorghum and the cassava do come through. Yeah, if you can get hold of this, then try one. It's really worth it. Yeah, so you can see on the site, Agar's Brewery, Little Wolf, Richmond Hill, some emerging brands here. You can really pick up a whole load of great, unique beers. Mad Giant. Yeah, so definitely go and check out bestcraftbeer.co.za. I'll put a link in the description below. And then other ways you can support the breweries. You can see a nice picture of Fraser there. and they're offering free delivery when you order online from their site. So Fraser's Folly, go onto their website and select from any of their beers. They have this new red IPA out in cans at the minute, but all their beers are available now for delivery, for free delivery. So definitely go and support those guys. Richmond Hill are offering free delivery in Port Elizabeth, so if you're based locally in PE, definitely check out their website. They have a new beer called Lion's Tooth, which is a dandelion saison, if I'm not mistaken, as well as their traditional core range beers. You can order this nationwide, but if you're in PE, you're going to get free delivery, so it's definitely worth your while. And then I saw today on Franchuk's website that they are offering free delivery for their online store in Franchuk. So they've got this pretty great offer at the minute on their lager, on their Three Oaks lager, which is a nice lager, and if you buy 4 cans you get 4 free, so 96 rand for 8 cans of lager is a pretty great deal. Free delivery if you're in Franchuk. I think they deliver nationwide as well, so definitely go and support them, especially if you're local in Franchuk. I saw Woodstock Brewery today offering growler fills for 80 rand. Pretty great price to fill up 2 litres of beer, so definitely go check that out. Mega Project, the Aitzek Ale House is just a takeaway zone at the minute, so you can get growler fills there, you can get their Hellas in cans there for takeaway. Obviously all the breweries beers are fantastic, so please go and support them. I saw today that Soul Barrel are now offering delivery if you're in Pal or Franchuk or the surrounding areas. So if you go and check out the Facebook page for Soul Barrel, you can see how to place orders there. Also, Kennel are offering delivery of some mixed case specials. I quite like this little post they did here, because it pretty much sums up what's happening right now, and just says about continuing to support local breweries. What else can we do? So there was a post put out a couple of days back by Jack Black, and I think some of the points on there are fantastic. So one of them was shout out your local business on Instagram. So just give a lot of love to your craft breweries on Instagram. If you bought their beers, like one of these, then post it, tag them in it. Write a review. So on Facebook you can leave reviews, Google you can leave reviews as well. Send them encouraging direct messages, leave friendly comments on social media, so comment on their posts. I think just continue to support them really. This virus is going to hit their businesses quite hard. Obviously small businesses like that, they don't only support themselves and their own families, their employees rely on the paychecks month to month, and in these times it's going to be very tough for these guys to survive. I can see some of the brands we like the most not making it out of this. So yeah, anything we can do to support them, buy their beer, then I think we must at this time. So yeah. Otherwise, there's also a petition calling for the South African government to support the hospitality industry on change.org. I'll leave a link for that in the description below. Obviously with the measures that have been put in place, it's going to hit the hospitality industry one of the hardest. It's not an industry that you can work from home in, and it relies on people to be visiting them, to spend their money to keep the business going. So I think in times like this, the government should step in, support the local businesses and their staff, ensure their staff can get paid, ensure their kids can get fed. Please sign this petition for a couple minutes of your time. Yeah, so lastly, you can see I'm rather ironically sporting the Fools and Fans t-shirt here. You might have heard that sadly we had to postpone the festival, which we announced at the weekend. Obviously we were expecting more than 100 people, and gatherings of over 100 people were banned, so we're hoping to postpone it to later in the year. To set a date right now is tricky because we don't know what's happening, but we're working hard to try and set a date to postpone it to, and obviously anyone that bought tickets, their tickets will be valid. We've had some great support from the breweries. A lot of the beer was already brewed, so we're talking about still packaging that beer up in cans and making a 6-pack to put on best craft beer, so that the guys that couldn't go to the festival can still buy a 6-pack of the special festival beers and enjoy it at home. And maybe there'll be like a remote festival where everybody can drink beers in isolation but as a community online. So keep your eyes peeled for that. We'll obviously post on social media when that's happening. But yeah, some of these beers that the guys were going to create for Fools and Fans were fantastic. So if you can get hold of those and support the breweries that have brewed them, then that'll be amazing. I will definitely be back with a video very soon. Until then, go and check out some great beer. If you can get your hands on this one, I highly recommend it. Cheers.